to the 7th annual hike for Harvey on the Great Glen Way in Scotland. It's a pretty rainy day, so you may not be getting too much footage, but I wanted you to be welcome to the journey and hike along as we head out of Fort William and up into the Caledonian Canal area. We're here in Bridge, Scotland, preparing to head back to the trail and hike another day on the Great Glen Way. Cross your fingers for us that we get some rare Scottish weather that includes blue skies and sunshine. Anything could happen, right? So let's go hiking. Climbing up a little bit out of Jarlaki into a little bit of lovely forest on the Great Glen Way. What a relief after all the tarmac and hard walking yesterday. To go along beautiful Loch Lucky. There's some water coming up. You feel so in luck to be passing on a bridge. You can't go wrong in Scotland. It's a beautiful landscape. Little road walking required. Hurts my hip, hurts my shins, hurts my heart. Put me back in the woods where I am happy. Find lots of water all along the trail. Seems like you can't walk 10 feet without seeing water streaming down the hillside. It's always a welcome sound.
When did you ever have the opportunity to have lunch at a water?
I'd say only in Scotland. Ta-da! Day 2 on the Great Glen Way, and we're just in time to celebrate, grab something cold to drink at the Eagle Barge. And we are in Laggan Locks. See you for another hike tomorrow. And a warm Scotland welcome to the third day of the 7th annual Hike for Harvey on the Great Glen Way. We're just heading out of Locks and there's a diversion. We're going to go up by the Inverness Hotel and round to get back on the Great Glen Way proper. That's okay. Adding some miles. We're still smiling and can't wait to show you what happens today. So yesterday was supposed to be a 12-mile day, but we hit our first diversion, a series of switchbacks right up the mountain. I think it added another mile. Maybe yesterday was about a 13-mile day. But the switchbacks were to get you up and around a hydroelectric development that they're building right alongside Loch and the original Great Glen Way. The nice thing about the diversion was the views. Absolutely stunning. It was worth the climb. And I'm sure that'll be in place for many a year to come, or it may even become the actual Great Glen Way. But today we'll be encountering a second diversion and going up round Inverness and then back down to the Great Glen Way. I think it's for a forestry operation that we'll be skirting, so a little extra miles today too. So begins the diversion. Road walking, sorta. Not my favorite. Just about 5 more miles to go to get into Fort Augustus on this big day of hiking. We're having a great time hiking for Harvey and all the Harveys of the world and helping to kick some Alzheimer's ass. Yeah, I think we're gonna go over there. Not sure. Here we are, we've crossed the Bridge of Wake. Woo! Continuing along the Caledonian Canal. Gotta love it. Isn't that a cool place over there? I think so. You know I could live here. So this boat is preparing to go through a loch, and the loch master has things going, whatever they do, and on the other side of this loch the water level is shifting, and then the gates will open and this boat will go through. But they tell us that's going to take about 10 minutes. We don't have 10 minutes. We're on to Fort Augustus. For drenching day 1, we have beautiful weather for day 2 and 3, and we're just pulling into Fort Augustus and looking for our lodging. We can buy this cute little cottage, canals off to the side, and we are going up here to that cool looking place, the Lake House. That's the end of day 3. Great Glen Way. We have just started out of Fort Augustus, doing some road walking. Feel good after a early day in yesterday. Nice rest at the Bank House. Hats off to Sue and Ian. Beautiful stay, great breakfast. And now we're out for our short day. It's only about 8 miles. The high route is closed, so looks like we'll be sticking to the low route along Loch Ness. Thanks for coming along. And then we were 5. 4 ahead, plus me. Gerald has the cold, and she is staying off trail today. And she will catch us in Inverness, 8 miles away. It gives her time to take a Loch Ness tour, hop the bus, and have some quiet time. So, having a lovely walk through the forest, minimal rain, but we're prepared. Never one to miss a challenge. We've elected to take the high route, which is technically closed, just for a bit of an out and back, to catch the view of Loch Ness, and we'll come back down and return to the Great Glen Way low route for the rest of the day. We're getting a little workout, seeing some waterfalls, and we're destined to a spectacular view when we reach the top. Get to the top for this amazing view of the canal and Loch Ness on a beautiful day in Scotland. I think we're all full of oohs and ahs, aren't we? Here's the evidence. We're all together. Almost all together. Welcome, Sebastian. Yahoo! Well worth the climb to get this beautiful view of Loch Ness. So if that goes up, must come down, and it's time to take the path down to the low road. So, this roadway we're walking, that is part of the Great Glen Way. Here's a fun fact. It's kind of like the LA Aqueduct walk on the Pacific Crest Trail. You know why? It's because a main water line runs right under this road. Signage reminds us of that often. That just occurred to me that I'm walking on their water line. And the forest all around are dense and dark and deep, even in the light of day. It's quiet, it's beautiful, cool in the woods, but I can hear the sound of traffic, so I know within minutes we'll be coming into the teeny tiny village of Inverness, and that's where we'll stop for the night. Want to see something beautiful? Rolling into Inverness. Sorry, people of Scotland, if I'm butchering the names of these places. With the spellings, who knows what the real pronunciations are. I do my best, but I'll tell you, I'm absolutely delighted to walk into every single one of these places. All new to me, so exciting. It's been an incredible spring day. Maybe my favorite day of the walk so far, I'm not sure. But once again, I can't fault Scotland for the landscape and the wonderful people. You see how big Inverness is? Well, here's the Clog and Craft Shop at one end of town. Here's the Glenmoriston Arms Hotel, where I'm going to have dinner. Where's the other end of town? Welcome to day 5, Great Glen Way. Taking out from Inverness, little road walk, steeply, slowly, up the back of the mountain. We're taking the high route today. Let's go for a hike. Alright, we accomplished our first 1,100 foot climb in a mile. Really wasn't too bad. We're up and over our first high point and on our way to the second high point. And somehow it's going to get us over that mountain. So Carol Jones, on this hike I've noticed your love for natural beauty and all the natural things on the Great Glen Way, down to picking up a bough of pine with the cute little pine cones and carrying it along. So if you like, I would like to dub these pine cones. Do you accept this today? I love these pine cones. I think it's really just to reveal that your tail name could be bugged
Would you accept this trail name? I don't believe in Buzz Lightyear. Thank you.
Beautiful lock view indicates we've made it up the next really steep climb on the Great Glen Way. Coming up to the next high point. Yay! Here they are, descending the other side. Steeper than it looks on camera, I think. But you get the idea. And then you come around the corner when you think it just couldn't get more beautiful. And there's this. Stretch of day 5, rolling right down there into pretty little Drumnadrocken. But first, we'll go through this forest. I can't lie, my feet are hurting, my toes want out of these boots. I'm ready to relax, have another great meal, and call it a day. But first, the forest. Drumnadrocket. That's right, it's Drucket, not Drumnadrocken. Drumnadrocket. Right on this busy road for the first mile. Day 6, Great Glen Way. Yeah, I was going to say Highland Way. At last, off the road and heading up a great big climb out of Drumnadrocket. Kind of a morning we've all been dreading, but we'll make it. Here. Come on. Oh, good baby. Little trail share today. Yeah. Successfully avoided being mowed down by sheep. I've climbed back up into the forest for a bit. It's just enchanting. Still climbing. Climbing some more. Be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. We're up. We're up and walking along a Forest Service road type thing for quite a while. I think there's going to be another up, but I'll take that. That was a huge climb, and Scotland is delivering in challenges, beauty, doable terrain. Just can't say enough good things about it. Happy to keep walking. It's really something to we have that first accomplishment of the morning, heading up such a steep mile or two out of the town, knowing we've got a 20-mile day on our hands. Whew. That was enough to start some anxiety. I know we can do it. Steady, steady, and we'll get to Inverness today. Inverness, here we come. Coming into the last 3 or 4 miles, not sure which at this point. Right down there is Inverness. It's been a long circuitous way into Inverness. We're in the final approach to finishing the 80-mile Great Glen Way. It's been quite the adventure. Coming in with extremely sore feet. Holy cow. Gonna have to do some doctoring up of these toes. But I know the first thing people are gonna ask is, how did the West Highland Way compare to the Great Glen Way? And I'm gonna say, you just can't compare them. You just can't. They're completely different experiences, different trails. The West Highland Way was absolutely stunning, beautiful. Every day, new terrain. But this was exciting as well. A completely different experience, going along canals and high up into the mountains, back into towns every single day. And now walking through the outskirts of the city of Inverness to get to the home stretch and find the end of this trail. Congratulations, we've all made it 80 miles on the Great Glen Way from Fort William to Inverness. 4 hikers made it the whole way. What an adventure. And that's a wrap, people. We did it. Yay! Thank you.